And welcome back. Hey, you know, on January the 15th, a new year, new you conference will take place. And joining us with all the details, we have organizer Kimberly More. More.
How do you like it? How do you like it? Thank you for having me.
Kimberly, a big round of applause, everybody. Thanks for coming.
I'm thrilled to be here.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Kimberly, I'm excited for you because you have this conference coming up and you are the organizer of the conference.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah.
So New Year, New You, Developing Effective Goals for Success and Happiness is a conference for women on MLK Day from 10 to 4. Yeah, you can peek. But I think the larger picture that we're trying to convey to anyone is that the time is now. You know, now is the time to do the thing that you want to do, whether it's next week, not next month, not next year, now. And it's time for you to go on that adventure, start that business, live your life the way you want to.
Why wait?
Why wait, right?
Why wait?
It's time for you to, you know, say goodbye to those terrible relationships that are not serving you well.
If it ain't making you happy, you don't feel it in your heart that it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, sigh and take a deep
exactly.
breath saying, I'm loving what I'm doing, then see ya, wouldn't want to
be ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really important that we have a sense of what we want with our lives and where we're going. And so for the conference, what we're doing is helping women to understand the 3 pillars, which are financial health, relationship health, and mental and emotional health. So how do you get your finances together for yourself? You know, create a plan.
Marlon, we're with you, Marlon.
Exactly. That was a perfect segment to tee me up. So I'm really happy to hear that. And we have a great presenter for that, Jaquette Timmons, and she helps you understand how your emotions and beliefs inform your spending and how you think about money. So you've been conditioned by your family, and how you learn to spend money is based on, you know, how you were raised. And so really helping women to understand that their money is important to doing the things that you want to do. It allows you to live the life you want to, and it allows you to also really live your truth and your passion if you want to pursue something.
Money helps to pave the way a little bit.
It certainly does.
It makes it a little easier.
Yeah, so creating a financial plan for your future is really important for women. The other topic we have is about relationships, and Diana Gasparoni is a great presenter, and she's going to talk about—
She's speaking also?
Yes, she is. How do you move from toxic relationships to healthy relationships with others as well as yourself? Because sometimes it's about self-love, and a lot of people don't have that. So, you know, we have these negative thoughts in our heads all the time telling us what we can't do, and we're going to tell you to tell that negative thought to go to hell.
There you go.
Because that's the thing that sabotages you.
No, what?
Okay.
You good,
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to.
No, everybody knows what you're talking about.
Okay.
But you know, you have to say, you know, whether you say you can or you can't.
Yes.
Either way, you're right.
Yes. It's really
So why
important.
not say you can?
Exactly. And I think it's really important for people to understand the relationships that you have with others and with yourself are really important to how do you navigate the world and what you want to do. Whether it's work, personal, romantic, familial, you know, how you interact with others does matter. And so really addressing toxic relationships is an important thing, I think, for
and, you know,
people in general.
Sometimes people have been in a relationship for a long time and, you know, like used to it, you know.
Yes.
This is the way it's supposed to be.
It's not healthy.
Better.
You don't know what healthy looks like, because if that's all you've known, you know, there's a real disconnect there sometimes with people thinking, well, this is the way it's always been, so this is the way it should continue to be.
So coming to the conference will help them realize that there is something on the other side of the fence.
Of course, yeah. So I just want to talk about the third presenter, Anisha Salisbury.
Yes.
She's going to deal with a mental and emotional health. So really, how are you communicating your emotions in a way that's healthy? How are you breaking through these bad patterns that have been established through conditioning or things that you've picked up along the way?
Because people are battered in that way also.
Yes, they are.
Emotionally, physically, psychologically.
And sometimes you don't know how to deal with stressors and anxiety, and it cripples you. And so your ability to be able to navigate those things as well, we all have life issues, and how do you move beyond it so that you can move past it is really important. And being able to do that in a way that's authentic for you and for me and for other people is really important, finding the way you need to handle things for yourself.
So there'll be a bunch of feel-good buttons
that
will be taught that
Well,
night
it's
at the
a bunch
conference?
of feel good and deep buttons because we're getting emotional. There's a lot of work that's going to be done with the presenters.
And this is an emotional time of the year.
It is.
Also.
It
This
is
more intensified this time
Oh,
of the
of
year than any other
course.
time.
Well, New Year's is really interesting. It's a time where people like to reassess, regroup, plan,
Yes.
look at themselves. What did I do this year? What did I do well? What did I do wrong? And they're doing it wrong. So I'm just going to say you're doing it wrong if you're thinking about resolutions because they're boring, they're uninspiring, and they're not big enough. So how
New
are you
Year's
going to do
resolution,
that?
yeah. So they normally fall by the wayside
They
after
do,
a while.
yeah.
What happens there?
Nothing. You actually feel really bad about yourself because you haven't done the thing that you claimed you wanted to do. But it's not big enough. You need that thing that's going to tap on you and tell you, come, be compelled to
constant
do
reminder,
it. Yeah, and so I think really helping people understand what is your purpose and what are the tools and the strategies that you need to move from where you are to where you want to be.
Yeah, and Kimberly, of course, you need a follow-up.
Yes, you do.
This is like one thing, the big conference, and
Yes.
then what happens after that?
Well,
because
we do
you need to keep people engaged.
Well, we have a Facebook group. We want to continue conversation, and then we do a 6-month check-in. So for our VIP experience, if people want to show up for that particular thing, there's a 30-minute consultation with any of the presenters of their choice after the conference, so that people can really figure out after they've left, what have I actually worked on and where do I need some sort of support in order to get that moving. And so I think really helping women understand that the time is now for them to do the thing that they want to do is important. And so having that support network to really give you the tools you need is going to be really good for them. So.
And the verbiage is there. Why the heck should you bring it with you?
double hockey sticks. I think we should have talked about like my mouth. So
What's the website again?
well, it's go to eventbrite.com
Yeah.
and type in New Year, New You, and it'll pop up.
There you
And
go.
we're on our Facebook. It's New Year, New You Community. We're also on Instagram, New Year, New You Conferences. We're all over.
Kimberly's
and we're also
popping
on
up, ladies and
television.
gentlemen.
So thank you very much.
There you go. Conference organizer Kimberly. More.
How do you like it? How do you like it?
Give Kimberly a big round of applause.
Thank you so much.
We have more. Stay tuned. We'll be right back next on Open.